Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin McCarthy. I'm a visual artist and musician turned game developer, and I want to give you a little background about the game that I've been working on for the last year and a half called Dreamshark. Visual art and music are where I come from. I'm an oil painter and a visual artist by trade, and I've made music my entire life too. Over all the years, I've kind of learned to wear all the different hats, playing in bands and doing the drums, bass, guitar, keys, vocals. And so I've put that together in my debut Dreamshark album called There's a Child. That's where this little character began. His name is Tak, which stands for the Astro Child. And he is a symbol of the future generations looking up to us for some guidance, some example of how to be. So that is the seed of the entire story there that grew into something so much more. Tak is a child of the future living on the moon in the year 2300, and future humans have really leaned into their escapism, and every night they wear a VR mask while they sleep. So as a result, nobody has dreams anymore. That is the status quo until our protagonist Tak and his mom tug of war the VR mask, and it rips in half, leading to Tak's first dream experience that night. That is where you, the player, will be traversing his surreal dreamscape and running away from the antagonist of this story, the Dreamshark, the shadowy beast that exists within Tak's mind. It's up to your other dream characters, such as Laudel, to teach you how to be more present so you can face up to those tough problems you've been running away from. The game covers a lot. It's almost a personal challenge to myself to push Game Boy Studio to its utter limits. I'm trying to do everything that engine can do. So it's going to be a hybrid of platforming, top-down, isometric, shoot 'em up, a collection of random mini games, in-game collectibles, a MIDI keyboard, a pixel art editing program, just a plethora of fun and various things so that the gameplay never gets stale, while also being threaded together with a rich story. And this is the first of 3, so you can look forward to more of Tak's adventure and more of Tak's dreams in the years to come. The goal of the Kickstarter: to get physical production at scale of these cartridges, and as a stretch goal, getting these cartridges with save batteries. We have cracked the code on batteryless saving for these cartridges, and have made a password system as a plan B and C. But plan A and goal A is to get save batteries in every cartridge so that your game data is completely secure. That would make us feel great, and hopefully for you too. The risks involved are really just centered around the classic 2, time and money. And right now we are a little short on time because we have a 3-year-old and a newborn coming in 2 weeks. And my wife and I both work for Dreamshark full time. So we have to strategically invest our time in creative projects that do have a financial return for us to support our family. That's how this dream keeps rolling. So time and money, that's what it boils down to. If you guys can help us hit our goals, we've already done all the math to figure out how the money is allocated. You can take a look at the pie chart. And if you guys rally to help us do this, we will be so grateful and give you the best possible product that you could wish for. Thank you guys. Some of my favorite childhood games center around probably the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, Super Mario Bros. I'm a big fan of some NES games too, the original Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, and I like all those weird peripherals from those retro games, such as the gun or even the Gameboy Printer, which will be a functional aspect of Dreamshark. And as far as other games go, more modern ones that are now considered retro probably include like Tony Hawk's Underground, Portal, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I just have had a lot of love for games across the years, but the pixel art ones definitely hold a special place in my heart. Oh, Pokemon, of course. That's where it all began for me on the Game Boy at about 6 years old for Christmas. As it stands, the game is a year and a half into its development. I've been creating all of the artwork, 8-bit music, and implementing everything into the engine, GB Studio here. China has been helping with story, characters, game design, and playtesting. Together, we've been doing this for a year and a half, and we have 6 months to go from this Kickstarter date. So exactly 6 months from now, the digital version will certainly be released. The physical release is pending the success of this Kickstarter. So just know how important you guys are towards all of this. I feel like these themes are important to explore because it's pretty universal that we all have uncomfortable things to face all around us in the world, in our environment, but also in our own mind. And I think the story honestly focuses more on the latter there because sometimes that can be the scariest, most painful thing to confront is our own feelings that we're kind of smushing down. So that's where this story goes deep inside of Tak's whole psyche and into his subconscious realm, where I think we all have stuff buried that many can relate to the idea of running away, escaping, or distracting, avoiding, evading, call it whatever you want. It's a philosophy that many embrace, myself included, and I think the opposing philosophy of being present, going through a situation as it is, even if it's uncomfortable, is a really valuable lesson for everybody, but especially that next generation that I talk about watching us all the time. And hopefully the people in charge can reflect upon leading by that example. Let's do this together. I'm super excited, guys. Let's make this Kickstarter a success. This is for you guys. I can't wait to give you all that we've been working so hard on. Thank you so much, guys, in advance. Thank you sincerely to everyone who's donating. Thank you.